A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Hit as he threw it. His pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Rodgers going up top again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's caught. Right side, it's Fryermuth. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 15. And a Steeler first down.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Fryermuth. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up second and
From the gun, Rodgers to the goal line and in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, Gino. That's left side to Tucker. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Gino. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
3-yard pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7.
At the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Smith. He's got the tight end there. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards.
Touchdown,
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Mostert now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Steelers.
Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw from Rodgers. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
It's a loss of
Now
a
timeout
yard.
signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
7-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back is Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 11.
This time they stay on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return is Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Mostert now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 25.
Gino to throw. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got a timer open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers now. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, check 26.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Fireman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
The Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers...
Rodgers going up top again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got it! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Here we go.
To throw is Smith. And this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
The failure on 4th down leads immediately to a 1st and goal. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jalen